My name is Hussain Javed and you are watching my channel Education Vessel. We are talking about trigonometry. Today we have a new topic of trigonometry. In the last video we discussed about how to find the remaining trigonometric function values if one of them is given. The difference is that in the last question we had one trigonometric function value, and we also knew that the terminal arm of the angle lied in which quadrant. But the difference is here, the similarity is that here is also one trigonometric function is given, that is sine theta is equal to 14 over 15. But the difference is that the terminal arm of the angle is not in quadrant 1. We don't have the position of the terminal arm in the quadrants. We don't know where is the terminal arm of the angle. This is the difference. Okay, now we have to identify ourselves where is the terminal arm of the angle. Okay, the sine theta is equal to 14 over 15. Before we start the lecture, we have to repeat this right angle triangle. Here is angle theta, and this horizontal side is adjacent to theta. That is why this side is known as adjacent. And this vertical side is opposite to angle theta. That is why this side is known as opposite side. And the slope is known as hypotenuse. Okay, now we have to identify sine theta. If sine theta is equal to 14 over 15, that is a positive value. And we know that the sine theta is positive in first quadrant, but here is given the terminal arm of the angle is not in quadrant number 1. And now we have to identify somewhere is sine theta positive except quadrant number 1. Okay, we know that the sine theta is positive in quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 2. Now, if sine theta, the positive value of sine theta is not in quadrant number 1, then we know that the value will be in the second quadrant. Okay, now we will draw the terminal arm of the angle here in the second quadrant, and it is right angle triangle. Sine theta is equal to 14 over 15, and that is opposite over hypotenuse. This is theta. Opposite side is here, that is 14. Opposite over hypotenuse is 15. Now we have to find this remaining side that's adjacent to theta. For that, we have to use this Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. Now put the values of hypotenuse square, 15 square is equal to adjacent. We have to find adjacent side, and opposite side is 14. It is 14 square. Now 15 square is 2 to 5 is equal to adjacent square plus 14 square. With the help of calculator, we find 196. And 196 is positive here, and it will go there. It will become negative. 196 is equal to adjacent square. 2 to 5 minus 196, you will get square root 29. You will get 29 is equal to adjacent square. Now we have to find adjacent side, that is y. Take square root on both sides like this. Here will come plus minus. Now square and square root cancel each other. Adjacent side is equal to, now we have two options, positive 29 square root and square root of negative square root of 29. Now in quadrant number 2, x is negative and y is positive. X means this adjacent side. X is negative, that is why adjacent will be negative. Minus square root of 29. Now we have adjacent side is minus square root of 29. Now we are ready to find the remaining trigonometric function values with the help of these trigonometric ratios. Now sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Thus opposite is 14 and hypotenuse is 15. And cosecant is the reciprocal of this, then it will become 15 over 14, 15 over 14. And cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is minus square root 29. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 15. Hypotenuse is 15. And the reciprocal of cos is secant. Reciprocal 15 over minus square root 29. And now tan theta is opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 14 and adjacent is square root of minus square root of 29. And cot is the reciprocal of this. And now you will write minus 29 square root over 14. We found all the trigonometric remaining function values with the help of this easy method. Today lecture is over. If you have any question, please write in the comment section below or send me an email. My email ID is mentioned in the description. If you like the video, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more videos.